àwọn darandaran tó ń dáràn yìí o nítorí pé a pèsè àyè fún ọ ni tẹ́ bá ṣe eléyìí tẹ́ gbé jáde ẹ rí wípé ìlú yìí máa yí padà.
There's something that used to be called agenda setting. Beyond the surveillance responsibility, beyond the reportorial responsibility, what had happened to that? Because if you look at security very well, we are reporting the symptoms. Fulani Herdsmen is a symptom. Kidnapping is a symptom. All of these vices that we call insecurity are symptoms of a deeper disease that nobody is talking about. What are these diseases? Wrong constitutional architecture, poor security architecture, and poor economic architecture. Address those three problems, you're going to find that there's going to be a lowering of temperature. Now, if you have a right economic architecture, why would you drive cattle from Sokoto to Ibadan, losing weight, causing inconveniences to the cattle area? Sokoto produces the pepper, the tomato, and the onion we buy in like the Bodija market. They produce onion, tomato, pepper that we use in Ibadan. How do they produce it? They irrigate it. So why can't they irrigate grasses for their cattle? Wrong economic architecture. I give you that as an example. Why would the young man think that what was the man you said was a billionaire? Why would the young man want to follow this? Because we've lost something in our culture. When you were young, who put you? Abi? About the Abi or the Koilo, not your many for issue. Simple. And that meant something to you. You have to defend the Ajipele heritage wherever you are. You didn't know you grow as tall as this. If you have a bad past, it would have caught up. A lot of the young people want to quadruple into rich. Your past can catch up with you. We've lost our cultural values. The parents are not parenting. No, the mothers are not mothering. The fathers are not fathering. Everybody is on his own. So the young child hears the story about this Baron kidnapper and he thinks that's what he wants to be. Combining, you know what to combine? You are a broadcaster, you are a musician, you become an entrepreneur, you become the most significant thing. You know, what's the most significant as far as I'm concerned? You are a symbol that a lot of people want to be like. But I'm happy you are not a symbol like the one they are talking about. Because none of these travels, particularly in the last 3-4 years, they were digging for every debt they can find, but they couldn't find, because you are wearing white like me. So, what is happening to our cultural background? So, if you have the youth going to kidnapping, and they turned kidnapping into an industry, it's a disease. The kidnapping is a symptom. So we have, as journalists, to help Nigeria to address the fundamental. I love you. You know that. I don't miss your program. Unless I cannot get you. And that would mean that my phone is not working. I'm doing a good job. But you know why he's doing a good job? Because you are forgetting that there's something called environment. It's the environment provided by him that allows all of him an MOB. You will not know that he's the employer of MOB. You will, or when I listen on Saturday, you go and try that in another thing. So there's something about the environment. There must be some freedom in the environment. The freedom to experiment, the freedom to create, the freedom to innovate, the freedom to question, the freedom to analyze. All of that will produce good broadcast.
Yes.
I work in government. And I tell everybody, if you work with government and you say government is oppressive, you are a liar. Because most times governors don't listen. They don't watch. That is the truth. The dangers of self-preservation is the worst enemy in public service broadcast. They want to overthrow the idea. They combine lists of people who are not supporting the government. This one has no time for that. Abi? So there are things that we need fundamentally to have good government. I was going to ask you, you had an addendum, you had an original. Certainly the addendum was not our product. That I know. The original 2019 was produced by all of us. But the addendum was not produced by we, the broadcaster. It's that kind of thing that creates credibility. The only good thing is that you people are very good professionals. You've been able to navigate the murky waters that situation created. And that is the truth. Governments themselves must behave in ways that make the job of journalists easy. Margaret Thatcher once looked at BBC and said, you are enemies within the gate. What was BBC doing? Britain was fighting Argentina. And Argentina was destroying the troops. And BBC reported it. And Thatcher thought it ought to have reported because we are uplifting the nation and uniting the people. But BBC says, no. Truth will always, it's not even fact. Truth will always remain the truth. So we must encourage government to open up, to accept ideas, not to close their mind to suggestion, wherever they are coming from. The Yoruba used to say, I don't know how they say it now, that even from a mad mind you can hear something useful.
Yes.
So we must be a little bit to open up. But my colleagues, let us tackle the disease. The disease of insecurity. If you had a good constitutional arrangement and you had a community police, you had local government police, you had state police, you won't be looking for a Montecom. In any case, why must the Inspector General of Police control the police station in my village? You don't know my village now. If you look at the map, you won't find it. Yeah, they are responsible to it. Is there anywhere in the world where it is not? Let us draw attention to the disease. We will keep on having this symptom. It doesn't matter who becomes president. Take this from me. So long as you have this arrangement, you will have this same situation. Clinton said, when you do the same thing, the same way, over and over, and you expect different result, you are a lunatic. I hope Nigerians are not lunatic. Once more, Joel, very proud of you. I know you put it very well. I lived there before. I lived in Yoruba before. I have too many of you put it as my friend. Typically, Ekiti man, vintage one. Ekiti had changed too. So you have a responsibility using your station. Ekiti is not the virgin land that it used to be. In fact, I think today there are more 419s in Ekiti than anywhere. That's why governor agreed that there must be a rebirth of cultural values in Ekiti. You know, we love education, we love hard work. Iṣẹ́ ló kù ṣe, àmọ̀ yẹn ṣe. Wọ́n á sọ lẹ́kìtì pé ọmọ ta ni ẹ̀ ládùn òkùtì kan, ọmọ ta ni ẹ̀ ládùn ọmọ lágbájá ẹ̀yọ̀ jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ní wúrúwà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò possible. There are certain things you don't do if you come kí n rí ọmọ Mrs. Adétúbẹ̀rù báyìí. Are you opening your mouth? Kawani pé ó ń gbé gbó. Kọ́ni pé irọ́ lẹ́ pa kò lè jẹ́ Adétúbẹ̀rù tí mo mọ̀ bóyá Adétúbẹ̀rù gbò míì ni. Torí Yorùbá ní nǹkan tá a pè ní àti gbọ́. Àti ń gbọ́. Etí ò gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́. So all of us, we have a responsibility to draw attention to some of the things that have led to what we are seeing. Don't let us spend all the time reporting what we are seeing. Let us dig a bit deeper. Next year we'll be here. Now, Babalola, I'm going to give you an assignment. You know, we're going to spend 8 years at it. 6 years. I'm beginning as a man of God. 8 years. Now, I want you to lay a foundation that will make this, it will be dependent on whether you are here. Even when it's 100 and it's gone. Ó máa pẹ́, ó ti jìyà, ó fẹ́ dọ̀rọ̀, ó dẹ̀ máa jẹ́ pẹ́. Ó máa jẹ́ pẹ́. Ìjọba Ọlọ́run bá ti kọjú sí yẹn, á fún ẹ ní ayọ̀, á fún ẹ ní ìdùnnú, á fún ẹ ní inú dídùn. Lẹ́wọ̀n tó mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta yà lọ sílẹ̀. Á wá fún ẹ lálàáfíà, á wá fún ẹ ní ìbàlẹ̀ ọkàn, á wá fún ẹ lẹ́mìí gígùn pẹ̀lú ẹ̀, á wá gbádùn ẹ̀. That even when it's gone over 100 years, that this is there. Orí pẹ́ nílẹ̀, bó bá pẹ́ nílẹ̀, bó bá pẹ́ nílẹ̀, á dire. Bẹ́ẹ̀ kú pẹ́ títí 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 ayọ̀ ń bọ̀ lówùrọ̀ náà. Orí tí ó dàdé, ó débi là àrùkù dé. Níbi ayọ̀ rẹ, níbi ayọ̀ rẹ, níbi ayọ̀ rẹ, lọ́kàn rẹ yóò máa bá sí o. Níbi ayọ̀ rẹ, lọ́kàn rẹ yóò máa bá sí. Gbóhùn ẹ̀bẹ̀ rẹ, bàbá mi gbóhùn ẹ̀bẹ̀ rẹ o. Gbóhùn ẹ̀bẹ̀ rẹ, bàbá mi gbóhùn ẹ̀bẹ̀ rẹ. Ọláyínká gbóhùn ẹ̀bẹ̀ rẹ, bàbá mi gbóhùn ẹ̀bẹ̀ rẹ o. Àyíṣẹ́ gbóhùn ẹ̀bẹ̀ rẹ, bàbá mi gbóhùn ẹ̀bẹ̀ rẹ. I bring sincere greetings from your brother, an excellent person celebrating a very excellent person. That means excellent to power 3. God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Ghost. Excellent to power 3. Why am I here? They told me the theme of the lecture was a broadcast there, and they told me who. I wasn't sure I knew him this intimately, but I know I've met him. And I had some good feelings about his intellect. He has proved it again today. But let me just commend you for what you are doing. Before you go there, they tried to conspire against Fresh FM. I was in the office, that's your office. I'll tell this story. I was in that your office. Some lawyers came, it was the past government there. We are trying to find who are the true owners of Russia. Those who, I think I entered that office twice. There was a lady there. So I started quietly trying to see what would be her response to that question. That lawyer is a son. The government was curious to know who are the true owners because they wanted to fight him. And the zonal director then said, "You are in the wrong place. Go to CAC and find out who are the true owners of it." The lawyer was angry, almost beating up the lady. Then, so when what happened eventually happened, I knew why it happened. But it will keep on happening because Etuba Mago, SMA Tiri, Etuba de Madoke must have a story to tell. You are being celebrated because you have converted failure to success. Because you converted retreat to advance. Because you converted obstacle to stepping stone. Because you converted despair to hope. You will keep on being celebrated.
Amen.
Now,